Hi and welcome back to another Bestestimes Reborn YouTube video. I'm your host Brad. It is currently 7:08 AM on Wednesday, July the 31st, 2024. Let's see the current temperature. Current temperature apparently is 12.9, but I don't think that's accurate. I don't think it's loading properly. 97% humidity. We're near the old Robert Johnson Motel. Just going to have a quick look. They put in stairs. So I'm your host Brad and welcome to Bestestimes Reborn. So this is an update video. We're going to have a look around a few different places. We're going to try and go around Mourilyan Road Hill where they're putting in a new pathway and all that. So let's have a look here to the old Robert Johnson, which I wonder if they're putting it back into a motel. I don't know, because they've had this one here for a while. I think people were just living in it, but I'm not sure if they're going to turn it into something. Look up there, there's tables and chairs at each thing. And then they put in these stairs. These are new. I've never seen these before till yesterday. I'd forgotten until I walked on. Oh, that's right. These are here. Huh. So these are new. While we're at it, I'm going to get a new, some new photos because of that being there differently than what I'm used to. So some photos always over here. Before anyone comes out and says anything. Usually people don't, but you just never know. See, there's a golden circle fridge over there. Oh, sorry about the camera. Sometimes it does that. Anyway, this is on the corner of Grace and the Fitzgerald Esplanade. So Grace Street and Fitzgerald Esplanade, opposite the MP, next to the ambulance. So we're going to cross over here and you head down towards the Jubilee Bridge. That's the plan always was. Goes up towards Catholic School. All that, the old Cane Growers building. All that in Grace Street is Imperial Tavern. So we'll walk past here. Show that on the way through. They're putting out tables and chairs and stuff. There's only so much you can show. Did go in there about a week ago, and the food was really nice. What we had. Yeah, we thoroughly enjoyed the fish and chips. We went to the RSL first. Oh, secondly, went to Brothers. The prices were too much. We went to the RSL, and this is like 1 PM, and the kitchen was closed. It was on Friday, the Cane Show holiday. So we weren't too impressed that that was closed. The guy just looked at us weird, didn't even say anything to us. Never made any attempt to talk to us. The guy in the RSL, so we just walked out. We weren't overly impressed with that. Anyway, we'll continue up here. It looked like I drove past in a friend's car yesterday and noticed something up here at the old fishing and tackle shop, where they used to have comic books and novels and things like that back in the day too. I remember going there as a child and getting books and things. But there's a sign outside now, a big sign. So I want to show that. See if I can get some video of it. Well, there's a police sign. It's been there for a while, and they've taken down the old bit of a shed-looking thing at the front. And you can see the old mural, which I've shown in other videos. I'll go up to it, give you an idea. What it was like here, because you might get knocked down and something else built here. So, trying to show with angles because you get a lot of reflections and stuff on here. I've taken plenty of photos of this. So don't overly need to take any, but I will take some. How it currently looks. And that. Yeah, because all this, where this sort of square is marked out here, is where there was a bit of a building. So it's got the old Healthier Great Greenway signage on here. Just pretty cool to see, because you don't see that very often anymore, Cairns to Townsville. Get a photo of it. Can't really see inside there, there's no point. I can, but it wouldn't be able to show in video, the way video works. But anyway, we'll get the sign out the front, and we'll show this one that's been here for a while now. You can pause to read it. There's only so much I can show. I get the camera to go straight. Sometimes goes a bit wonky, so we've got to double tap the little joystick and it fixes it up, straightens it up. That's why it sort of jolts that bit, like you would have just seen. So here's the artist rendering of what they want to do. Commercial site development for sale. It'd be nice if they actually built this and then leased out things. Yeah. Perfect location for it. So the photos I'm taking now, if they turn out good enough, they'll be on the end of the video. Any photos I take end up on the video. On the end of the video, so you get to read it a bit better, get to see it a bit clearer. Alright, well, we're going to cross the road so we can show the beautiful Johnston River on our way through. Just hope it doesn't start pouring rain out of the blue. Once the cars are gone, we'll just quickly show this while we're still here. If you're wondering where this is, it's right next door to the RSL. With the RSL, the driveway, than that. It'd be nice to see some more things, but built by people that don't have any issues, because when the, what I ever heard when these high rise here above where the coffee club used to be were built, there was a lot of issues with it. It was well known that there was this high rise one here. It needs a lot of maintenance, needs a lot of painting and cleaning. It's starting to look drab. I'd love to see what they're like inside. Be something interesting to see. Just the playground while there's no kids in there, you can show it. Just to show what it was like. Good to look back. Especially for kids who played in there and that. And there's what was shown before. Across there. It'd be nice if they developed that into something similar to that, with a nice restaurant, cafe or whatever at the bottom. Or even just decent shops. Put in a Red Rooster in there. Yeah, it's a beautiful day, absolutely. Well, sky, not so much, but you know, you look towards the Johnston River. That's the whole river and kettle of fish, ball of wax, and all those other sayings like that. Now, this used to have really nice plants along here, but now not so much. They took them away, as they do. Have a look at because this is an update video. We're pointing out things too, so more than usual. We'll go along and show how the pathers are here, how dangerous they are. Don't walk on the edges, unless you absolutely have to. Step over it if you can, if you ever walk along here. It's a disgrace that they leave it like this, and that they put that Pebble Creek stuff on the other side, and they did down parts of Rankin Street, one side of Rankin Street, which is Riverside Dental. But yeah. Yeah, look how horrible well, the plants aren't that nice either. Right. Actually feels like it's going to rain any minute, so I might have to put this camera away and go with the other camera. Prefer not to, picture quality wise, but certainly seems like it's going to have to be the option. But look at this. Play this here. Some of them you walk on even, not on the edges. You feel them move. Someone's going to end up with a broken ankle or something like that one day. And the council will know about it. Anyway, just about onto the Jubilee Bridge. For anyone who's watching this years and years, like they haven't lived here for like 20 years or so, and they don't know about the new Jubilee Bridge. Well, there's this one here, the newer Jubilee Bridge. I'll get the date it opened when I get to the right spot. There's a sign, I'll at least say it. I've shown the plaque and the plaques and the signage many times, and it needs revitalising, of course, filling up. It's going to pour rain any minute. So I have to put this camera away and go with the other one. Let's see. Well, they started constructing it July 2010. Because it's so not looked after, a lot of it's unreadable. So I really don't know when it was opened. Yeah, hopefully DJI brings out a version of this camera that's water resistant. It's water resistant as a flagship smartphone would be great. We could walk along, have the stability of this camera, and not have to worry if it rains. So we'll use this as long as we can. Hopefully the rain holds off. Show you the beautiful picturesque Johnston River. We may not be able to walk along the Mourilyan Road hill. Must be horrible for people who live along there, especially if they're people without a car. But it'll be nice once it's finished. That's the thing. Should be really nice once the whole thing's finished. Yeah, the lighting is not the greatest at the moment. To show the Johnston River. But sometimes it's just phenomenal when you walk along. Like if you see this, watching this, keep an eye out for my my North Johnston Bridge videos, and the ones too there from Puma to the old Drive Reviver, that Fred Drew rest area stuff. Yeah, look for that, and you'll see what a beautiful day is like here. Oh, it was so nice and cool in the morning. It was phenomenal. Banana Industry Race Day. Saturday, 10th of August, bookings online. You're not where to book. It would be nice. Come on, blue skies. Let's give us some blue skies so we can get some great video. I know there is workers over here, so it makes it hard to video. But they've got to have made a way for pedestrians, because not everyone can go around Coronation. It depends on where their house is, or whatever, you know. It's not like I can go up that steep driveway over there and then get down the other side. I'd have to come back down the same side, so get your detour here. So I don't think I'll be able to walk up there. I might be able to walk around Coronation and then up the other side a bit to show it. It might be possible. Not too sure how they're doing it. Should have taken more notice yesterday. We went past, but when you drive, well, we didn't actually. Oh, we did it on the way back. Here we drove down there. Oh, that's how I realised how extensive what they're doing is. Oh. Wonder if I can walk up this side for a bit and then cross over. There's not much of this side though. It's anything. So when you're showing update videos, you want to show all these details. Well, there's someone's normal everyday car. So they must be letting you know, the general public through, the people who live there. and that. Let's get off the road. It's safer. Show up as much as we can anyway. This is where I came down a time years ago when the Jubilee Bridge was being built. Stood up on the hill a little bit further up and you could see down to where they were building it. The photos as your bridge meets. Hopefully that gets preserved. If it just gets knocked down, well, it'll be a bit hard to preserve. Yeah. I don't think I can go up there. I don't think I can walk up there. I know that you can safely walk up there. I'm allowed to. It'd be nice if they let me know. That'd be a bit of common sense. Like when I was going up Marty Street, and the guy let me know, yeah, you can go.
You want to come up here, mate?
Yep.
Yeah, you're right, mate.
Yeah. That's nice. Right. Money. Guys, up on my camera. Because I don't think you can go up here and then down the other side. Top here. Can I go through? That's the traffic. Wow, pretty full on. Go where people have got their rubbish bins and all that. Show as much as we can. And we'll finish the video up the top, or wherever all this finishes, really. So you can have a good look. They must be letting, yeah, they're letting the people go through. The people who live up here. Oh, wow. See up here where people got their rubbish bins and that. Show back down there, is someone watching me. Should have a two-way so I could listen. While it's on. Usually on UHF of some sort. Oh. Yeah, not a big fan of walking up this hill. Be good when the footpath's finished. Be really good. I'll do a video showing what it's like. You might give me a wave. Couple of photos while I'm at it. No, I appreciate when they're nice enough when you're standing there. It stays up to you. I'll let you know you can walk up there. Whew. Be nice if they put a footpath all the way around and down into Fitzgerald Street. That's what this one is. Yeah, Fitzgerald Street. There's a new footpath up here, which I'd assume I could walk on. Once I'm at the parts where the barricades are gone. Fitzgerald Street. Back down where I just came from. Yeah, big old works here. Wow. Hopefully they redo Coronation Drive, the actual footpath part. Oh, I could do with it. Really could. This is all fairly new here. on it. Someone's put Thai 2024 TY and Fail Love 2024. What do I think when they do these sort of things is your water tower, give you an idea where this is. What they should do is put make a council sort of concrete stamp thing they can put on there when they do stuff like this, big things, with the date and that on it, at least a year. That'd be pretty cool. That way when you look back 20 years later, if this is all still here, you got that. It's the old water tower shop. Still see the signage coming through. That's the last time I come along here, Coca-Cola signage. Yeah, I've got plenty of videos of the old footpath. Back where we just came from. So you like to show as much detail as we can. So this is on Mourilyan Road Hill. Still got the old Coca-Cola sign on there. General store and news agency. Can't read the rest of it. And bait, you can read bait on there. It's going to be much nicer to walk on. There's Innisfail family law across there in that old house. I reckon that was a shop at one stage before my time. 3 kilometres completed. That's my distance from home. It's not my distance from the start of the walk. It's beautiful scenery across. I wish they'd make that into a really good lookout. No one's built there. And it's just phenomenal scenery. A little overgrown. Yeah. But anyway, I thought this was going to be quite nice when it's done. Coming up on Bernwell Street. Another one of those streets that they have in this town where it stops and starts again down there. You can get to the other side from Coronation. It's one of the big stormwater drains. Interesting to see how they do it. Some people will be interested, some people not. A bit icy, there's a lot more footpaths around. The council talks of it, but you know, still good and well to, if you do build them, you got to maintain them. Clean them regularly. Otherwise they're just terrible to walk on. They're slippery, dangerous, and don't look any good either. So it looks like they're putting new driveway parts for these places up to the fence line. Up down here. You can see there. There must be rubbish bin day over here. Whew. Definitely a warm one. It's the humidity. See what the temperature is soon once we get to the end of all this. See what they've covered off here. They're still doing stuff. I don't know why certain parts don't get completed first before they move further along. There must be reasons for it. And in no way I'm having a go at the council for it or anything. I'm glad they're doing it. I hope they do it all the way down to the school and all the way down to the Empower Church and the thing that's down there. The childcare centre, daycare centre, whatever it is. Both just different names for it, same thing. But yeah. Getting a few more photos, like I always say. That'll be on the end of the video, like they always are. Just quickly, or quickly, look back. Oh, there's someone walking along. Otherwise I would have got more photos. That's alright. The high school kid coming along. Which they got every right to. Bartle Street. Watch your step, pedestrians. So many cars coming. No. No. So this is Bartle. B-A-R-T-L-E. Bartle for you. Still on Mourilyan Road. crossing over Bardell Street onto the old footpath. The footpath further down, where they've done up, it was a lot worse off than this footpath here. Now down here, though, that's what they were doing, like pipes and things. You can see where the different part of the road is. So we'll show this old path just in case they do down here. Hopefully they do. Of course, people can lack imagination with the graffiti, which hopefully didn't show. End of roadworks 60, drive safely. So we'll go down to around East Innisfail School, sort of around that sort of area, and leave it at that. I think, unless we see something else that needs to be shown. But we'll show all this because it might get changed. It'd be nice if they put more of these sort of railings along, it's safer. Remember some other like walking along here and seeing people pushing people down there before that was there. It was a lot more dangerous without that railing. It's this one, Shoe Street. Yeah, Shoe Street. S-C-H-E-U. Not shoe as in what you wear. Shoe as in a last name. But look how steep that is. It's just crazy, a lot of the hills around here. And that. Ugh. Power of suggestion is weird. Like, see someone smoking and you can just automatically smell it even if they're a long way away from you. Just the way your mind works. Doing a bit of work here, it looks like. Cleaning up the yard. Anyway, we'll continue along like we do. Trying not to show in people's places and that. Boat for sale. Or boats, there's an S on it. Some of these houses have been done up really nice. One to my left. And that. Pity the old church and rectory hadn't been looked after better. The old Seventh-day Adventist church. It was done up at one stage, people had it to actual church. I don't know about the rectory part. Well, yeah, the old father, pastor, whatever they have, place, and then next to it. But I remember I walked up there once in a video. You could see that the old church has been done up. Anyway, we'll continue along here like we do. We would be showing back where we came from, but with a teenager walking through, not a good thing. Hopefully they do all this up, make it like they did further down. We'll make it like this even. Make it like this and then look after it. Yeah, like this part here. I'll probably do a second video, but this will be the update video. The second one will be this date, but will be put up later. This one will be up today or tomorrow, whenever YouTube allows it. So I'll go home and edit it. Their processing takes too long. We're just going to go down near the old school here. I don't know, Darlinga or something like that. It got closed down. And that, there's the vet. Tropical vet's up here. Give me an idea where this is. And that, but yeah, the Darlinga, I think that's how you say it. School is Clancy Street. It closed down. Not long before the Innisfail show. So this wasn't too long ago they resurfaced this. A lot of it's come off. The surfacing wasn't done very well, I guess. I know I couldn't do any better, but I'm not employed to, and I'm not able to. It's not my thing. This has been like this for a while. I remember last time I come along, the retaining wall had been falling down. Well, we've still got the Darlinga signage here, so we'll show that wall. It's still here. Apparently they moved out all this stuff out of it, so we're moving this stuff out. I bet this chappie go past. Because this lot we're moving in where Endeavour House was, New Arena Lakes, next to the old whatchamacallit? Yeah, whatchamacallit? The old Villanova was moving in there. So let this kid go past. And that. Oh, it's crossing over. But yeah, that's where they had the Darlinga School for a few years. It's part of history. Of course, we've got to show it, like we do. And we'll go up to, I think, the 40 zone thing, and then we'll finish this video. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Blue Care. Thanks for watching. This is Bestestimes, keeping memories alive for us and future generations to see what it was like. If you were walking along here at this particular time, this particular day, this is what it was like. Check out old new Innisfail photos on Facebook. Check the links in the description if you want to donate to the channel. There's a PayPal link, and there's also a super thanks button provided by YouTube. And that, so feel free to check them out. Check out old new Innisfail photos on Facebook. I think I already mentioned that, but it's worth checking out. Feel free to add your own photos, old and new, from Cuddle to Vivinda and in between. With other groups for other things. And that, so feel free. Keep everything G-rated, of course. That'd be much appreciated. Stay safe, stay cool, and we'll catch you in the next one. There, he's got a four-wheeler. Yeah, I bet you he's got lots of hair. Hi, and welcome back to another Bestestimes Reborn YouTube video. I'm your host, Brad. Currently near Carmel Street. It is 7:40 AM, Wednesday, July 31st, 2024. Current temperature is 16.8 degrees Celsius, 88% humidity. We're across from the East Innisfail State School. I'm your host, Brad, and welcome to Bestestimes Reborn. There's Carmel Street and the old botanist store here. It's sad that all these corner stores closed down. We're over East Innisfail, walking along Mourilyan Road. We're just going to go up to the butcher, turn around and come back. Might be able to show too much on the way back due to school and all that. Show these because you never know how long these are going to last before they end up getting rid of them. Post boxes might end up being a thing of the past. Go in the way of the payphone. And corner stores. Sadly, hopefully they build the footpath all the way along here. If you look at part one, which was an update video, which would be released on either the day or the next day, of what's written on the video at the start and that, and on the title, and you'll see checkered cabs Tully taxi. Ah. Yeah, sometimes it's safer to actually walk along here than to actually walk on the footpath the way it is. All trespassers will be shot, written on that time. Not really the smartest thing to have on there. But anyway, so yes, it'd be nice to have the footpath extended all the way down here, proper footpath. In the rain, this is just terrible. So you got to walk out here. But we're purposely showing this side more because there's a young person on the other side, so you always got to show respect and manners and follow the law. And I wouldn't want to show the person anyway. And if you ever do these sort of videos, use common sense, have respect for other people. Now I can show straight ahead. And whatever shows to the sides, like we normally do. There's a part Mourilyan Road video. If you want to watch the other one, it'll be already available by the time this is up there. So I need to get some more videos done, get them all sorted out, and that. Try and beat the rain down to the shop, get a drink, and then head back home. We'll have to wait under cover for the rain to die down, and then head off. Like this. Oh, old mate Nathan waving. Went past us before. Anyway, we'll continue along. I feel the rain coming.
4 kilometers completed. Duration 53 minutes 30 seconds. 5,661 steps. Heart rate 129.
That's my distance from home. So, yeah. If I had the 50-cent bus run at the moment, which is next week, then I'd catch a bus back and record the bus run out the window like I did with Flying Fish Point and up to Belvedere and that. Yeah, you can feel the rain coming. Getting a bit heavier. Putting that house up over there. There's a few places along here getting done up. Michael's painting written on there. This place is under contract. Oh, no, it's actually sold. Actually sold this one. Yeah, they don't put for sale anymore, it's just sale on these rain and horn ones. If it's up for sale, we can sort of show it at the time, and it's not invading anyone's privacy, anything like that. If you're watching this in a dual place, well, it was shown, this sort of places are shown when they're actually for sale. Whew. Yeah, the breeze is quite cool, which I like. I like that. See if we can beat the rain down to. Oh, that's a fierce dog. It's not quite older sort of dog, but yeah. So a chap who I was friends with lived in these and actually owned these flats just here, and they were really looked after. They were doing them up and everything. Now, not so much. He doesn't own them anymore. I think they lived in them just to do them up and sell them. I think that was part of the thing. Yeah, it looks like it wants to pour rain any minute. Any minute. Remember this place to my left was built. I've walked along here so many times over the last 30 years or more. Probably more than 30 years. Coming up on Marty Street. We'll cross over Marty Street soon. It'd be nice if they put a footpath all the way up there. That'd be great. What noise was? Oh, there's a kid on a scooter. Not an electric scooter, the push scooter. Guess he's heading to the Radiant Life School. But anyway, yeah, that's the way to the Radiant Life School. But it'd be nice if there was a pathway from here all the way up to the top and over the top and back down to Bliss Street. That would be cool if it went behind some of the places down to Bliss Street. Yeah, just might walk in this direction. You have one dice and you have 3 dices. You add them together and you got 4 dice. It's a reference for a friend of mine who knows exactly what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. I haven't said that one for a while. If you know, you know. I wonder if anyone will actually buy this and use it. It's an old furniture store. There was a church in there at one stage, I think it was like a Jewish church or something. Yeah, they had the old TOC chairs in there. I looked in there. The cushion outlet center chairs. It had COC still on the back of it, which is pretty cool to see. Turn the camera in a sec, so you can see what I'm talking about. Along here. Money. Just the old furniture base. You can see commercial, furniture, bedding, household, office stuff written on the top part above the yellow there. It's hard to see. You can see how windy it is with that sort of a wind thing there. Yeah, we want to get up to the butcher before it rains, so I don't have to use the other camera, the waterproof one. The waterproof one, it's good, but it doesn't handle low light very well. Yeah, it struggles a bit in low light. I want to get the outside of the butcher. I'd love to show inside it, but there's only so much you can do. You're allowed to do. Yes, gotta beat the rain. Hang up to Turner Street. Which reminds me of Sydney H. Turner, or Turner and Hooch, the original, not the Josh Peck one, which I wouldn't even watch. Some versions of movies, they just shouldn't bother. They're like meant to be a full remake, like the other one never existed, like in place of it. And they're iconic movies that they just redo, like Space Jam. That flopped. The second place, Space Jam, the first one did really well. But the LeBron one, not so good. I watched it. I was a big fan of the Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, or that one. The Looney Tunes and stuff. It was just full on to see, back in the day, the Looney Tunes characters with real people in the Looney Tunes universe and all that was just phenomenal. So, yeah, if you think of any remakes or carry-ons from years later, movies and that, or TV shows that didn't work, let me know in the comments. Like the iCarly one, no good. The iCarly TV series. Frasier, I can tolerate that one. It's interesting. All the Degrassi stuff, I think they did quite well. That was meant to be years later, it's not meant to be replacing it. Meant to be years later. The Punky Brewster one we didn't like. Mad About You, that was like the reboot and all that. So, yeah, if you think of anything like that, let me know in the comments what you think. I'm going to get undercover, put the camera away. But anyway, thanks for watching. This is Bestestimes, keeping memories alive for us and future generations to see what it was like in Innisfail at this particular time in life. Whew. Wow. They're rushing here to get out of the rain. Anyway, there's links in the description if you want to donate to the channel. There's a PayPal link and a super thanks button. Super thanks button is provided by YouTube. So they make a little commission out of it. Always helps the channel to like, share, comment, subscribe. Check out old and new Innisfail photos on Facebook. Feel free, if you have any old and new photos from Babinda to Cardwell, feel free to put them on there. Keep them all G-rated, of course. No drug references, no alcohol references, sexual references, cigarette references, all that stuff. None of that. Whether it be buildings, flora, fauna, locations, you know, like swimming holes, different places you want to show, feel free. And show people if you've got permission or they're long passed away. You sort of want to show it for future generations to see, or in old shops and different places like that. But anyway, stay safe, stay cool, and in this weather, stay dry. This is part 2 for the day, video 2 for the day. Look for the other one, it's an update video where you'll see the main part of the reconstruction and all that on along Mourilyan Road where they're doing up the footpath and that. And we'll catch you in the next one.